The city never sleeps, but this time, it was the sea that held its breath. Two of China's most iconic stars, Wang YIBO and ZHAN, have set the internet on fire after being spotted together in the most cinematic and breathtaking way imaginable, a midnight yacht cruise under the stars. The unexpected sighting, captured by a stunned group of tourists and quickly leaked to fan pages, has launched millions of fans into a frenzy of speculation, admiration, and uncontainable excitement. Was this a casual get-together between two longtime friends, or was it the beginning of something much deeper? It was past midnight when a sleek, black luxury yacht glided silently into the glittering waters off the coast of Shanghai. The city's skyline sparkled in the background like diamonds scattered across the horizon. There were no press announcements, no promotional shoots, and no obvious paparazzi. This wasn't meant to be seen. But fate, and a few lucky lenses, had other plans. From the distance, the yacht appeared private and almost dreamlike. On board, two silhouettes stood under the soft glow of hanging fairy lights, their laughter faintly echoing across the calm sea. As the vessel gently rocked on the water, the two men, recognizable even in dim lighting, appeared locked in deep conversation, with Wang YIBO leaning against the rail while ZHAN poured them drinks from a sleek glass bottle. Photos and a short 11-second video were first posted by a tourist from Malaysia who had been on a nearby cruise. "We saw them by accident. At first, we thought it was a drama shoot," she wrote. "But then we noticed the complete privacy, and the way they acted with each other. This wasn't acting. It was real." In the video clip, ZHAN can be seen adjusting Wang YIBO's coat as a gust of wind passed, while YIBO smiled in a way fans described as unfiltered and warm. At one point, ZHAN leaned in, and while no kiss was caught on camera, the closeness of the moment sent shockwaves across social media platforms like Weibo, Douyin, and Instagram. While Wang YIBO and ZHAN have long denied any romantic involvement, this isn't the first time the two have fueled speculation. Since their explosive chemistry in the 2019 hit drama The Untamed, fans have clung to every subtle interaction, every behind-the-scenes glance, and every shared stage moment. Over the years, they've both been careful to keep their personal lives private, but every time they're seen together, it's as if time stops for their fandom. Sources close to both actors have confirmed they've remained close despite hectic schedules and industry politics. However, never before has their closeness been displayed in such a quiet, intimate setting. A source claiming to be connected to the yacht charter company leaked a curious detail. They booked the yacht for a private 2-hour cruise. Only the captain and one server were allowed on board, and both signed NDAs. They requested champagne, dim lighting, and a violin playlist. No staff was allowed to take photos. The source also revealed that the yacht's name was temporarily changed to Lanzhon, a name eerily reminiscent of ZHAN's character Lan Wangji in The Untamed. Fans were quick to point out the possible nod to their shared on-screen past. Professional body language experts were asked to analyze the video footage, and their interpretation only adds fuel to the fire. From the way ZHAN touches Wang YIBO's coat to how YIBO leans into his presence, it suggests an intimacy that goes beyond casual friendship, said one analyst. "They're comfortable. They're synchronized. They're in their own world." Other fans pointed out how ZHAN's hand briefly brushed against YIBO's fingers while passing a glass, an innocent gesture, perhaps, but in the context of a candlelit yacht at midnight, it took on a far more romantic undertone. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping moment came at the end of the video, when the two stood side by side near the edge of the yacht, gazing up at the sky. Suddenly, fireworks erupted in the distance, unplanned by the actors but perfectly timed. In that dazzling moment, ZHAN looked over at YIBO, smiled, and said something that fans are still trying to lip-read. The video cuts off there, but the impact was eternal. Some claim ZHAN mouthed, "It's perfect tonight." Others argue he said, "Just like we imagined." Regardless, the explosion of colors behind them, the peaceful sea, and the way they stood so close, it was nothing short of cinematic. Top entertainment insiders are buzzing with behind-the-scenes chatter. While neither actor's management has released a statement, both stars have been silent on social media since the video went viral, a silence that's only deepened the mystery. Some speculate a joint project may be underway, possibly a secret film or fan service campaign. Others believe they are simply enjoying time away from the relentless pressure of fame. But a senior manager from a rival agency commented anonymously, "These two are not just colleagues. It's clear there's something very deep between them. Whether it's love or not, it's rare and real." Within hours, fan accounts exploded with reactions ranging from emotional breakdowns to full-blown celebrations. Some fans uploaded tribute videos set to romantic ballads, while others wrote fanfiction predicting a public confirmation soon. One emotional fan tweeted, "I waited 5 years for this moment. I don't care if they confirm or not." That look on their faces said everything. Others were more cautious. "They deserve privacy. Let's not push them. Let's just be happy they're still in each other's lives." Still, the excitement has reached fever pitch. Even celebrities have begun chiming in subtly with cryptic emojis and ship-like hashtags. Actress Zhao Liying posted a moonlit sea picture just hours after the video leaked, with the caption, "Some stories don't need words." As of now, both actors remain in Shanghai. Insiders say they've rented a private villa near the coast for a few days, a quiet escape from the madness online. Whether we'll get an official statement, another sighting, or radio silence remains unknown. But one thing is clear, something unforgettable happened on that yacht. Whether it was a date, a celebration, or a deep conversation between two souls who have weathered the storm of fame together, it was a moment that captured the hearts of millions. In a world where most celebrity news fades by sunrise, this one feels different. This wasn't just a random sighting, it was a story. A perfectly timed midnight cruise. A spark on still waters. A whispered bond beneath fireworks. Whatever the truth behind that unforgettable night, one thing is certain. Wang YIBO and ZHAN just gave us a memory that will live on long after the tide has rolled back in. The moon hung like a silent witness above the sea, and the waves whispered secrets beneath the deck of the yacht. But what truly unfolded between Wang YIBO and ZHAN on that mysterious night left fans breathless, and perhaps, the two stars themselves forever changed. According to an anonymous crew member who served on the yacht that night, there was something magical in the air, like time had paused for them. As the boat swayed gently across the glittering Shanghai waters, the men stood alone on the upper deck, wrapped in silence that spoke louder than words. Dressed in sleek, minimal evening wear, YIBO in a black silk shirt with the sleeves slightly rolled up, ZHAN in a crisp ivory blazer over a charcoal tee, they looked like a scene ripped out of an award-winning romance film. The wind tousled YIBO's hair as he leaned on the railing. ZHAN, holding a small glass of red wine, came to stand beside him. For a moment, neither of them said a word. Just silence, the sound of water lapping against the yacht, and the distant hum of the city behind them. Then ZHAN turned, slowly, and reached out, tucking a stray strand of YIBO's hair behind his ear. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't exaggerated. It was subtle, intimate in a way only lovers or soulmates could understand. One of the more detailed leaks from a source who overheard part of their conversation, thanks to an open comm on the crew headset, revealed a line that's now tattooed in the hearts of fans everywhere. "Do you ever miss those days?" ZHAN asked softly. "Sometimes I feel like we never left them," YIBO replied. The source claimed there was a pause before ZHAN chuckled. "You're always cryptic." To which YIBO whispered, "And you always understand me anyway." After their quiet moment on the deck, the two disappeared into the covered section of the yacht, which had been set up like a romantic dining area. Lanterns flickered on overhead, hanging from invisible threads that made the whole setup seem to float midair. A private chef had prepared a 5-course meal featuring seafood risotto, lamb chops, and tiramisu served with strawberries. But the food was barely touched. The insider shared, they didn't eat much. They just kept talking, laughing, leaning toward each other. ZHAN wiped something from YIBO's lips with his thumb. "I thought it was a scene from a drama." One particularly spellbinding moment came when YIBO picked up the dessert fork, took a bite of tiramisu, and turned, offering ZHAN the next bite directly from his hand. The world, if it had seen that moment live, would have stopped. Around 1:30 a.m., just as the yacht began circling back toward shore, the unexpected happened. Fireworks exploded over the water. Multiple guests on surrounding boats confirmed that there were no public fireworks shows scheduled that night. And yet, for a full 2 minutes, colorful bursts lit the sky in electric reds, blues, and golds. They didn't even flinch, one witness noted. They stood together at the bow of the yacht, bathed in the light, and it was like they belonged to a world the rest of us weren't invited to. One fan speculated online, what if YIBO planned those fireworks as a surprise for ZHAN? What if it was an anniversary of something only they remember? Sharp-eyed fans noticed a stunning new detail when ZHAN raised his arm during the video, a silver bracelet glinting on his wrist. Within an hour, someone had connected it to a bracelet YIBO was seen wearing a year ago, an exclusive limited design only 10 were ever made. Could it be a matching set? A gift? A hidden symbol? The speculation has reached dizzying levels. They wear each other, one fan commented. Even when they're not seen together, they're still together. Perhaps the most hauntingly beautiful part of the night wasn't even captured on video but described by the crew. One sailor wrote in a now-deleted forum post. Near the end, after the fireworks, they just lay side by side on the deck's lounge chairs, staring at the sky. YIBO said something I'll never forget, sometimes the stars feel closer than the people around us. ZHAN simply nodded and whispered back, you've always been the closest. That's the question everyone's asking. Was it a romantic yacht date? A deep reunion between long-lost brothers in arms? Or the final chapter of a hidden story that began in 2019? There's no official confirmation from either camp, and perhaps we'll never get one. But that's what makes this story all the more powerful. It leaves room for mystery, wonder, and belief in something beyond the spotlight. Because sometimes, the truth isn't spoken in press releases or explained in interviews. Sometimes, it's just written in the stars. Sources say the two actors did not return to their respective apartments that night. Instead, they were driven in a black SUV to a private seaside villa, one known for its high walls, infinity pool, and complete privacy. Staff were told to clear the area for 2 full days. What happened behind those villa gates? That's a mystery for another night. But one thing is certain, whatever bond WANG YIBO and ZHAN share, it is alive, intense, and impossible to ignore. And if that midnight yacht date told us anything, it's this.